And we're back with the super hip, super cool mom and the author of the Baby Rabies blog, Jill Krause. And she's going to show us how we can puree some baby food that's great for on the go. Thanks so much for being back with us.
Yeah, I'm excited to show this off to you because as we were talking about, our kids love these squeezy pouches.
Yes.
And normally,
they're so much fun.
And they can be so expensive. Yeah. So this is by a company called Squishy, and these are reusable, and you can fill them with whatever you want.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's so great. Okay, and these are new. Like, there was nothing like this out when I had JR 5 years ago.
No, there wasn't even anything like this out when I had my daughter like 2 years ago. Yeah, so this is an exciting invention in the land of parenthood.
Love it.
And this is a great recipe to sneak a little vegetables in there, because you know, my kids will eat anything out of this pouch. They don't even ask questions.
And it doesn't matter what color it is,
that's right?
They don't see it.
Throw some spinach in there. So this recipe starts out with a little steamed spinach, and all you do, I mean, I think most of us have this in our kitchen already, just a steaming pot. You just throw your spinach in there, and you go ahead and let it steam for a few minutes.
You've just got boiling water underneath it, right?
Boiling water. It's just organic, pre-washed spinach from the store. I literally took it out of the box and put it in there.
No hard work.
Yeah. And so this, here it is, all steamed up. It
the finished product
condenses down. So we're gonna put that in, and then we have a few tablespoons of yogurt here. This is a great organic Greek yogurt.
Greek yogurt's everywhere. It's the rage.
Yes. I love it. It's so thick and creamy. And then we have some nice organic applesauce. So you really can control all of these ingredients that are going into your kids' food. And then we have a peeled ripe pear that we're going to throw ahead some slices in there. Yeah, it's so fantastic that we have the ability to do this in an easy way for our kids.
Absolutely.
Because baby food used to seem like such a daunting task.
It did, absolutely. And so really the key is the food processor here, right?
Yeah, and you know, you obviously don't need a very big one at all. You just need a little one. I mean, if you want to get bigger batches done, a big one is a good thing to have, but really all you need is something small. Oh, I have a few more pears going on in there.
And I'm sure when you're putting something in here, it probably has to be a pretty thin consistency. So that they can...
you don't want anything too chunky, but all you do is you take these and you just use your spoon.
It's like a Ziploc at the bottom here,
you unzip it, and then you just want to take your stuff and you fill it up. About 2/3 of the way full. You don't want it to get too full.
As long as they don't find out that it's a Ziploc on the bottom, then you're in good shape,
right?
Exactly.
I was just saying I need to have a conversation with my son because I think he is old enough to figure that out and say kind of like, we don't really need to be messing with that. I don't know.
It's a pretty firm Ziploc though. This is not like a baggie that you would pick up. This is, you know, this is a pretty tight little squeeze there to keep it all in. Because they're going to squeeze it, right, to get it out.
And then they just take it and so you always want to make sure that when you're filling it, you have the green lid on. Because you don't want it to be coming right out the bottom when you're filling it. But yeah, then you just take the lid off for them, and then they just squeeze it right up the top, just like they would the ones you buy from the store.
That is so great. And how much fun for them. So these are great for on the go. You can fill it up and zip out the door if you're on your way to something, road trip, something like that.
So the thing about these is they're not dishwasher safe, so you do have to hand wash them. But it is super simple. I mean, you just run them under the water, and then you set them on a stand to dry, and they're good to go just a few minutes later. I mean, you're really not putting anything in there. I wouldn't advise putting like peanut butter in there, you know? Like, You're not putting anything that's gonna be super sticky.
Something really thin. Okay, you also have these packet freeze and goes.
Yeah, these are fantastic because like we talked about in our earlier segment, we have these containers by Ween Green where we're filling them, they're just like baby food jars.
Right.
Well, these are packet containers. These are amazing because they are insulated all the way around, and you put them in the freezer, or you can use them to keep things hot. And you can just pop them right inside and stick that in your diaper bag. That's one of their smaller sizes.
These can go in there too, right?
Yeah, and you're good to go. And they come in all different colors and varieties. It's easy to find them. I think you can get them at Babies R Us and Bye Bye Baby. And they're great. I'm so glad that their product line is expanding because they're very useful for a lot of life applications.
I am so excited. I think I might be making my own baby food. Thanks to you, Jill. Thank you so much. Thank you. For more great mommy tips and to follow Jill's pregnancy journey, visit babyrabies.com.